My name is Mary Beth Tinker, and I'm a nurse in Washington, D.C. area. When I was 13 years old in 1965, we decided that we should stand up for peace. We saw on TV the bombings, the killings, and we learned from the adults in our lives that we were supposed to be peaceful, and this was a goal in life. And as happens so often, us kids saw through that, and we thought that, well, this doesn't make sense. The adults are talking about peace, but they're actually having war. And so we thought that we should stand up for peace and decided to wear black armbands to school. And a few of us were suspended from school, and it went to the Supreme Court eventually in 1969, which ruled that neither students or teachers give up their rights when they enter the schoolhouse gate. And so it was a victory for young people all over the country. The case is relevant for students today because students don't have it so well right now in the United States. We have a punitive climate in many schools with zero tolerance, a lot of standardized testing, and arrests and suspensions of kids in the schools. All of these things are pushing students out of school because it's not a place where they want to be. And so we have about half of the students in the major cities that are graduating from, about half the students in the major cities are graduating from high school. And this is a major health concern besides other things. So the case is important because it can help students speak up for the things that they care about. And it's a case that shows that the schools are not owned by the principal or by any administrator. The schools are owned by the people of the United States, and students are part of that. And students need to have a say to stand up about the issues of our day. And there are so many that young people are speaking up about. First Amendment rights need protection, and young people are the ideal ones to do that. The First Amendment is the right to speech, the right to a free press, the right to religion, the right to assemble, and the right to petition. All of these rights are so important for young people today if they're going to change the world. And that's what they want to do, because young people aren't going to accept that this is the best that we can do. They're speaking up to take the world forward, and they need all of these rights of the First Amendment in order to do that. In some ways, students' rights are protected now, and in some ways we've gone backwards from where we were even in the late 1960s and the mid-1960s. There have been some decline, there have been some defeats as far as students' rights, and there have been some victories. So, it's kind of a mixed bag. When it comes to books being challenged and banned from the schools, I believe the students should have some say about that because they're the ones that are going to be affected. And students should have a voice over their lives, over their schools, over what kind of material they're exposed to. And most students are natural First Amendment advocates. They believe in free speech, free expression, and they understand the idea that we have different ideas and that these ideas are good and that creativity is good and that they should be allowed to learn various kinds of things. Whatever is out there, whatever is in the world today should be available to all students. For young people who want to stand up for their rights, I say go for it because, first of all, your life is going to be very interesting. You're going to meet interesting people from all over the country and even all over the world. And your life will be even fun by standing up for your rights and changing the world and not just accepting the way that things are today, but taking action to make things better and take the world forward to a better place. First of all, if you see something going on, well, first you have to know what's going on. So you have to keep up with the news, find out on the web or talking to people, find out what's going on about the issues that you care about. Find some issue that you're passionate about. Then slowly start joining up with other people, whether it's in your town or in your state or in the country. or even in the world. Find others that are also working on this issue, whether it's child trafficking or the environment or racial injustice or gay rights or the environment, whatever it is. Find other people who care about the things that you care about. Join up with a few of them to start with. Then you can get ideas from each other, and you can start working on it by connecting with other people and building what is going on so that there's more and more. And always think of the action part of it and be creative. Think of some new ideas and creative ideas, which is what young people are so good at.